All right, you guys, it's the show. It's the show. It's the show. Is the show. The Asshole Cooking Show. Welcome to another new episode. Today it's just going to be another option for a cream of soup and some extra noodles or spaghetti you have around. And if you even want to use long spaghetti, you can do this too. So we're just gonna. What these episodes are, sometimes what I want to include, it's not like we're master chefs. That's why you call it the Asshole Cooking Show. You can do whatever the hell you feel like it. But at the same time, I wanted to have like simple meals you want to throw together as a snack that doesn't that some of us maybe jump into that we're not exactly cooks and we're just jumping into it. So that's my explanation. There can be more episodes like this of different cream of soups. And in some cases, you can use whatever noodles and break the rules you want. You might want to make it into a tuna noodle casserole that people do if you want to put tuna. But I'm not going to do that with this tuna. I'm just saying, for example, if I wanted to, I got to throw this tuna in it, but I'm not going to do that. But you can break the rules with your tuna noodle casserole. That's what I want to make eventually one of these days too, as an episode. Anyway, enough of my yammering. I'm going to go ahead and throw this in. And I'm going to use some of this too, because I'm the one eating this right now. And this garlic powder has a damaged label. I have a whole bunch of it, so I'm going to use some of that too. But I have my big surplus in here of minced onion and garlic powder, along with rosemary and sage that I use to make my teas. But I'm a crazy person when it comes to garlic and onion powder, so I got a surplus in here. But so in something like this, since garlic is good for you, you know what I mean. And then sometimes I like some onion and things. I'll just throw a bunch of that in. So I'm gonna do that. But right, I kind of got this half cooked for now. But here's a method to my madness here. I'm gonna I don't always use the strainer. I just pour the spaghetti out with my magic little, putting the lid like this and dumping in a sink. I'm not going to take all the water out. Because when I'm using this, I'm going to have it cooked a little longer, and so this onion kind of cooks in with it. So I'm going to dump this out in the sink real quick. I go like this and just grab a hold of it and pour it. All right, method to my madness here, because I'm going to have it cooking some more, and this minced onion is going to have some cooking going on too along with it. So if it's a little crunchy in there, and I'm the one that's eating it anyway, who cares? Minced onion, throw the whole goddamn thing in, who cares? But so if you're really into onion, you can throw a whole another one in, or throw 4 or 5 of them in if you want. But see, since this is partially cooked here, I'm going to have the onion. Geez, I'm smelling that already. So as soon as you put that in, oh, the smell of minced onion. Yeah, you can, if you're really an oniony person, you can do that. And the smell of that onion, and there's nothing like it. And this is a garlic powder that I'll buy all the sage, all the rosemary, and all the garlic powder out of the store. So this is in the labels peeled off. I'm just gonna, the garlic powder too. I'm gonna throw the whole damn thing in. Who cares? And just mix it in there, and that's gonna be cooking right. There's a little water in there, right? So I'm gonna take both these cans of the cream of broccoli right now. I got the flame turned off. Well, this is an electric stove. There's no flame, but I'm gonna open these. Put this down here real quick. God damn it! Dropping shit on the floor. But gonna need both hands to open this up. And I'm going to open. Ooh, I smell that garlic. Ooh. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there, but I'm going to just cream of broccoli. And then I'm just going to throw that in there. Bloop. Jeez, and I don't even have a hell of a lot to scrape out of a spoon. If you want, you can even put a little water, shake it around, and get the very last bit out of there. So I'm going to mix this up. So this is still kind of hot too. I'm going to turn the heat back on low on maybe on number 2. Number 3 is too much. About number 2, because I want it to be slightly like warm, and I'm going to simmer it in on the. But see, now I noticed though too that even though I was shaking this cream of celery around in the can, I thought that it was going to be more watery, but it's thicker than it looks. This is getting thick already, so what the hell? I'm just going to put a little water in here. Go like that, and so I don't waste as much as this. And then this one too, look at this. A little water. Go like that. There, throw a little bit in. Then I'm going to have it on simmer, mix it up, because this is a little over half cooked. Listen to that, it's starting to boil a little bit already. But I really didn't need to dump near as much of the water out as I did, too. You know, I might even be adding a little. Well, see, all that garlic powder and onion powder thickened it up, too. When you throw the whole damn thing of garlic powder in there, it's going to get all thick and shit. So, you know what I mean? So, see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little more water, about that much. I'm going to go like that, just throw that in there and mix it one more time. And I'm going to put the lid on and simmer this for like a couple of minutes, because it's like almost like not quite fully cooked anyway. It's not quite al dente, but this is going to cook in there and it's almost going to be ready. And if it gets thicker when it cooked, I'll just add a little bit more water anyway, because I have too much water in there. I don't want it to be thin and runny. If I would have left it all in there, who knows how the hell it would have come out. So, I'm going to do this after. I'm going to wait, after I simmer it for a long time. But this adds a little of the texture, and sometimes I'm a pretty cheesy person too, so. But we're going to let it simmer for about a minute, and see what's up. Now look at that. I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to take this. It's like, this was in the fridge. It's about a half a container left that I used for spaghetti. I got a whole other one in the cupboard still yet, but this was in the fridge. One excuse to use it up, because then when I make spaghetti again, I have a whole other. I buy a lot of this too if we use spaghetti, so I got one left, but I'll have that stocked in the cupboard too. So this one I want to use it the hell up, so I'm going to throw the whole damn thing in. Who cares? This is still boiling here, and it's like, there we go. Because I don't want to put it in here while it's simmering, because it's going to, you can let it completely melt up or whatever the hell too, while as it is, it's already still boiling, but I kind of like the texture of it, like just like when you throw in the cheese in your spaghetti, like right when it's hot. You don't want to cook it all the way in, but you kind of like the texture when you throw it in and it kind of partially melts. So it kind of has an interesting texture and flavor going on there. So if you put it in too soon, and see right now as it is, this is going to thicken right up on everything too. So I'm going to have some now in about a second too. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit, but I've served some in my bowl. But if I decided, I'm going to go ahead and put it in, because either way, whether I leave it in the pot or whether I put some in here to serve right away, I'm going to wait till it cools because I'm not going to eat it right away. I'll wait till it cools because I, for one, do not have a Kevlar mouth, okay? Unlike some of our family members or parents, how they go and, oh, I like my food piping hot. And then you ever hear that? But yet they got to go while they're eating it, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, you're not enjoying. Evidently, when you got to make all those noises, like it's piping hot. It's like, well, evidently it's too hot, but you don't want to eat it cold either. But I'm just going to serve this now, and so that's about it. I'm gonna just throw this in here, and I'm gonna let it cool for a while. But like that. And that's about it. It's look at that. That's just about it. Ready to eat. And that's it. I wait till it cools and then cook it and eat it. And you can actually smell that garlic too. In a way, you know, the onion and garlic will actually burn your eyes a little bit. And then when the onion and garlic is burning your eyes a little bit, you know it's good. You know, so that's it. You know, too. That concludes this video. I'm going to just get rid of all this stuff and throw it in the trash. The stove is wrecked again. I got to clean it up and then clean this counter. But I even got myself brand new burner plates. But which I got them up here. Here we go. Yeah, this is another thing I'll show you guys. Since you guys see my videos and I see this stove is always wrecked. See, I got these brand new burner plates. This and this. I bought them in an Aldi's. But I keep them. I clean these, try to clean these up real good with, eventually I use Easy Off or whatever, but I just use these burner plates to the very end. But when people come over, I'll show you those. The reason why I showed you those brand new burner plates, say if we got guests that come over, I clean the stove, it's all wrecked. One thing's to look nice so it don't look like I'm a pig, right? So those burner plates, a tip for you guys if you got this far in this video. People come over, take those burner plates, put them on real nice after you cleaned your stove, but don't use them, you hear me? Don't use them. When guests are over or not here, put the old plates back on, the old silver burning plates. You know, clean them best you can. You know, they look like shit. You know, you clean them and put them on, and when you go to cook again, you use them damn things and try to avoid use your brand new ones. These brand new ones to a point, I want to keep them pristine. So if people come over, you know, it's not like they're going to be, you never know, you know, oh, get yourself a drink out of the fridge or get, you know, you don't want people to see that. So for some of you guys that got stoves like that, and you can get yourself replacement burner plates, especially if you're a shitty cook in some cases, or you're just learning, you're wrecking the kitchen, right? You want to have yourself a spare set of burner plates like handy, so that you could, you know, so you can actually, you know, when you wreck the kitchen, you don't have to worry, you know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, this that was a special. I call that a special added feature for this cooking show. So okay, now that this is truly the end of this video, I'm gonna go and dine on some of this, and hope you get something out of what I just told you. So thank you for watching the show. This is the end to another episode of the Asshole Cooking Show. Thank you for watching the show. The Asshole Cooking Show.